people, it's me, Obioma, again. So, how are you all doing? So, today we have a wonderful day. Today is Father's Day. Father's Day. So, today I'm wishing every father out there happy Father's Day. I want us to use today to acknowledge the importance of fathers in our society, the importance of fathers in the family, the importance of fathers everywhere. Fathers are very, very important. It doesn't matter what kind of father they are, but fathers are very important to our kids, in raising the kids, in our homes. You know, I see them as people that are fixers, they fix things. They are disciplinarians, they discipline our kids. And they make sure that we don't go to bed with empty stomach. So today, fathers, I'm celebrating you all. Happy Father's Day, starting from my dad, His Royal Highness, and also my husband, Norbert, and also my brother, Ifanye, and also every other fathers out there. Today, I am celebrating you guys. And I know that you guys know how important you are. You know, one thing I usually tell people, it doesn't matter how grown you are, whether you have a family or whatever, no matter how grown you are, you always look up to your dad. Those legacy that they've always set for you when you were a kid, you always look up to those legacies. Those legacies, those imprints, they never leave you. Because why? That's how you were trained. You like to follow the footstep of your dad, you know? So when you act, people ask, who is the father? And you're like, oh, my father is Obi-Wan, my father is this. And they'll be like, oh, that's why. Of course, he's a very wise man, so I expect his child to be like him. So fathers lay down legacy for their children to follow. Father train their children. Their children always look up to them. No matter how tall you are, even if you're taller than your dad, you always look up to them for a lot of things, a lot of decisions in your life when you're growing up. Another thing, no matter how old you are, your father is always there to catch you when you fall. When you make mistake in relationships, when you make one or two mistakes, you always come back to them. They are the people that give you this sincere and honest advice without thinking that you're going to feel bad, because they know that you make some mistakes for you to be able to carry on with life. Mistakes help you to, build a better future. There's a saying that says experience is the best teacher. So sometimes fathers allow you to make those mistakes so that when you come back to them, they'll tell you, oh yeah, now that you've made those mistakes, you'll never make it again. So now you're going to be a better person, learning from your mistake. But there's one thing I want to ask. We have a lot of fathers out there. We have a lot of different kinds of father. So if you're listening to me today, I want you to ask yourself, what kind of father am I? What kind of father? Am I an area father? Am I a godfather? Godfathers, I used to tell people sometimes that most godfathers are the problem we have in Nigeria, right? Godfather, you want to sponsor your son to become a governor, and then your son becomes a governor and has to pay back to the godfather. So are you a godfather in any form, in politics, in any area of life? Are you a godfather that is causing problems somewhere? Or are you a godfather that is actually making things work well for people around you? So ask yourself this question. Are you a reverend father? Because reverend father, imagine the multitude of people that comes to them on daily basis. Some for advice, some for money, some for a lot of other things. So this video is for you. Are you a religious father? I'm not. A lot of them are in the country. We just lost one. May God rest his soul. TB Joshua. So we have a lot of religious father in Nigeria, those that help to build morals in people. Are you one of them? You're celebrated today. We have our grandfathers, we have our great-grandfathers. If you're a great-grandfather, you're also celebrated today. Then we have our stepfathers. Taking care of someone else's child is not an easy thing. It's a big deal. But you're doing it. If you're one of this kind that does it with all sincerity, then today we're celebrating you. Are you a rich father or are you a poor father? It doesn't really matter. Today's celebration is also for you. Then for those spiritual father, are you someone that people turn to when they have spiritual crisis? We're also celebrating you today on this wonderful day of Father's Day. Then for all the responsible fathers we have out there, those that go to work every day to make sure that there's food on the table for their children, those that fix everything in the home, the TV is not working, your wife can call you anytime and tell you, oh, my car is not working, and you go there, you fix it. Even though you're not a mechanic, even if you cannot fix it, you call a mechanic to go fix it up. You fix everything in the home. You tend to do everything, make sure everything is working well. This kind of fathers will also celebrate you guys. We're also celebrating fathers that are caring fathers. My father happens to be one of those kind of father. He's so caring to a fault. Sometimes, we complain that he cares for people too much, but that's a gift. Caring for someone is a gift. It's not something everybody can do. So are you a caring father today? You celebrated. Are you one of those father that has joined the angels, those that has passed away? I'm using my father as a point of contact to celebrate every fathers that has joined the angels in heaven that has passed away. You also celebrated on this special day. Of course, you know that your memory will still remain in our hearts and in our memory, and your legacy will never, never, never fade away. So, as we're celebrating this Father's Day, so what are we going to do to make sure that fathers continue to have a good life? Because whether we like it or not, fathers are one kind of people that no matter the kind of pain they go through, they don't share it with the family. Why? Because they are protecting the emotions of their family members. They first of all put their family members before them. They know that if the family members see them at their weak point, maybe them too will begin to feel bad. So in order to cover that, they try to cover a lot of pains. So what can we do as a family members to make sure to alleviate the pains and the stress that comes with fatherhood? Because whether we want it or not, going out every day to toil around to get things for your family is a big deal. So what are we going to do to help them? We have to show love to our fathers. We have to show them lots of love. We have to encourage them. We have to help them out. We have to make things easier for them. If you're a kid, or if you have a father and you're watching this video and you're still growing up, you have to make things easier on your dad, because the more stress you put on him, the more you're cutting his lifespan, you're reducing his lifespan. So we that are couples, we that are partners, we that are partners will have to also make sure to make these people happy. These men, they do everything to make sure they smile on our faces. So in return, the only thing we could do is to give them back love. The problem we'll usually have as husband and wife is the husband have the ego, some women have the pride. So, but for both of us to work very, very well, for both of us to be happy, you, the woman, you need to, let go of your pride and massage the ego of your hubby or your husband. So he continually to ensure that things go well in the home. It's very easy to please men. All you need to do is just respect them, massage their ego. In as much as we're human, sometimes we cannot really take everything being thrown at us. Sometimes we tend to, just lose our mind. Sometimes we get upset. But we need to calm down. We need to realize that they are human beings. They can make mistakes. And mistakes always make people to be better. The more mistakes you make in life, the more better future you get ahead. Because our people, like I said before, that experience is the best teacher. So if your husband makes a mistake as a human being, it's not the right time to push him out. It's not the right time to walk away from the relationship. It's the time for you to understand the reason why that mistake was made in the first place. Help correct that mistake. Help them, because we wives were supposed to be the neck, right? The neck and the head, they have to stay together. If not, none of them can do without each other. We're supposed to be helpers. So let's help our husband. Let's not be lazy. Let's not be a kind of wife that will be lazy and cannot help the husband in any way, in the family or in the home. Let's not be those kind of spouse. So today that is Father's Day, you have to make this deal with yourself and your hubby to make him happy all the time. So guys, I appreciate your coming to watch this video. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. And if you're a father, you're well celebrated. You deserve every accolade from us. So happy Father's Day once again, and please don't fail to subscribe to my video. Thank you very much. Bye.